I'm going to start with the Jedi's philosophy, then followed by the Sith, but first here's the Jedi Code. There is no emotion, there is peace, there is no ignorance, there is knowledge, there is no passion, there is serenity, there is no chaos, there is harmony, there is no death, there is the Force. The Jedi consider themselves as peacekeepers, following to a code of selflessness and dedicating their lives to safeguarding the freedom of others. Their ideology prioritizes their role as protectors over personal identity within their order. The Jedi aim to liberate themselves from the influence of emotions, viewing them as obstacles that interfere with their connection to the Force. Being a Jedi involves controlling personal emotions for a greater good, letting go of hatred, fear and anger, and even passion enables a deep connection with the Force, granting the abilities. Despite these abilities, Jedi heavily rely on visions and communication from the Force itself. The Force seeks balance. Achieving this balance often means decisive action, carefully planned and executed on a grand scale. The Force sometimes guides Jedi towards inaction, prompting them to maintain balance. Some say the Jedi's passive ways prevents them from going far enough to attain true peace, such as dissent within the Order has led to some like Ahsoka to leave the Jedi and forge their own path. Right, now the Sith philosophy, and here's the Sith code. They go, peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. The Sith hold beliefs that contrast those of the Jedi. They see the Force merely as a source of power to be seized and utilised for their personal benefit. Their power comes directly from their emotions, fear, anger and passion, which serve as a guiding force, enabling them to manipulate the world to suit their desires. Unlike the Jedi, they harness their emotions in ways that grant them influence and access to aspects of the Force beyond the Jedi's reach. Due to their selfish nature, the Sith follow to the rule of two. This means that only two genuine Sith exist at any given time. Without this limitation, the pursuit of power among the Sith would lead to the complete obliteration of the Sith. Interestingly, within their typically violent and excessive philosophy, the Sith practice a form of moderation through this rule. They acknowledge that those seeking absolute power cannot afford to share it. They firmly believe that their power is supreme and they are willing to manipulate the Force to seize it for themselves. While the Sith constantly act in self-interest, the Jedi are committed to never acting out of self-interest. True balance lies somewhere between these two. However, the Sith's existence is reliant on the presence of the Jedi, and the Jedi cannot exist without the Sith. Going for balance in the Force is always the objective. However, these philosophies alone may not be capable of achieving this balance.